story, there's not a whole lot else that can be done unless you expect the administration to come out every single week with another update via what we do. And then personally, I think the problem in that lies, well, great, you can do that, but how much strategic information are we giving out on a weekly basis? How much are we emboldening the terrorists who are watching the same news organization that everybody else is? If you're going to fault anybody, fault the mainstream media for not covering what has been going on over there. I don't fault the Bush administration for that. You know, the only problem that I've had from the get-go was when we went in. I mean, for me personally, I never liked the focus on the WMDs, not because I didn't believe they were there, but because I thought we were more than justified without that argument to go in there and do something about Saddam and Iraq. And so I thought it was framed poorly in that respect. And any time that I've heard President Bush address the nation in the State of the Union speech or talk about Iraq, he's laid it out point blank. The one thing, and it's funny because it actually wrote down war conventional, the question I want to ask you, and it plays into what Dean was asking you, is when you speak to individuals who have been through other conflicts, what comparison do they draw to when it comes to what we're dealing with in Iraq and what we've dealt with in previous conflicts and wars? Because I think therein it has been lost in the eyes of the American public, because there was that sort of mission accomplished banner mentality, and it's not the way this is going to play out. So what have you heard specifically from other individuals in the way they describe this war as compared to other conflicts and wars that we've had?
Well, it's certainly not World War II, or we're going to have a surrender on the USS Iowa, or
right.
Anything like that. It's going to be a time where it's going to be a long-term thing where the people reject it down in Iraq, and we'll see continued diminishing attacks by the terrorists. There'll be fewer and fewer of them. We're seeing that. At the peak a year ago, we had 1,600 terrorist attacks a week, ranging from car bombs or to a roadside bomb or maybe a sniper attack. All of those together equal about 1,600 attacks a week. Now we're seeing about 350 to 360 a week. So I mean that's a five-fold decrease if you look at it. So I mean, well, I think we'll see those numbers continue to come down if we continue to get the support of the people. The Sunni population continues to reject Al Qaeda there, and this will be a long-term thing. It'll be a slow, gradual progress, and you know, it's more synonymous or more similar to Vietnam than say World War II.
Right, right. Well, and the one thing that I know, it's frustrating for a lot of people, and that is, you know, I mean, going back to the media and the coverage on all this, you know, there are a lot of people out there who I firmly believe that they knew the reality of what was going on, because not everybody listens to talk radio, not everyone watches the news, and the news doesn't talk about it anyway. But if a majority of people out there knew the gains that we were making, you know, the idea of a troop withdrawal is based solely, in my mind, in this idea that we're losing. And if people realize that, hey, you can draw the conclusion that we're making ground. I don't know if anybody wants to be comfortable enough to say we're winning, because it is a different war, but the successes that we've had, I think you would begin to see a shift in the public back more towards that sort of initial post 9/11. Hey, we've all got flags displayed, we've all got the ribbons on our car, we're all showing our support. But sadly, it's been so lost right now. I think people actually forget we're in the middle of this, and it's I sit back and go, man, I wish that I reached more people.